Hi Holly, thank you so much for joining us today. It's great to have this opportunity to chat to you and I can't wait to dive into your story. Today's interview will give the FMG community a chance to learn more about you, both as a competitor and the incredible person you are. Ready to get started?
I am, let's go.
Okay, so starting off the questions, where did you grow up and how has that shaped who you are today?
So I grew up in the south of England. I actually went to 7 different schools, but I believe that shaped me into the person I am today because I am highly adaptable and I make friends really easily.
Okay, and what's something about you that surprises people when they first meet you?
Definitely that I'm a mother of 3.
That is unbelievable, you look unreal.
Thank you.
Okay, and who has been the most influential person in your life?
The most influential person in my life is my nan, and if I can be half the woman she is at her age, I will be a very happy woman.
And a moment in your life that you're most proud of?
Definitely the birth of my children. They are definitely moments that I will never forget, no matter how long ago they were.
And how do you usually spend your weekends, obviously when you're not prepping for a show?
My weekends are the same, whether I'm prepping or not prepping for a show. They usually revolve around the children. And one of my highlights of the weekend is going to watch my son play football. And a really cute thing that he does is he asks me how many goals he wants him to score for me. And I give him a number and he tries his best to do that. So cute.
That is super cute. And what's your favourite way to relax after a long day?
A hot bath. Getting that 30 minutes of peace and quiet after a long day of kids, it's definitely a hot bath.
Okay, so now that we've got to know you a little bit better, let's talk about your journey in fitness and competing. These are the stories that inspire so many in the FMG community. So what's inspired you to start competing in FMG shows?
So having previously competed in a previous federation, I decided to make the switch over to FMG because I loved everything that they stood for.
Amazing. And how did you feel when you stepped on stage for the first time?
I felt incredible. I stepped on the FMG stage in London for the first time and it was run so amazingly. I felt amazing.
And what's the most memorable moment you've had on stage?
Winning my 2nd crown, becoming 2 times European champion, it was just amazing.
And how do you mentally prepare for a competition?
I do a lot of visualization. So every day when I'm doing my cardio, I will take my mind to that stage and I will visualize that outcome that I want.
That's amazing. And what's the best piece of advice that you would give to someone new who is competing?
Don't compare yourself to anybody else. It's really easy to look up to the pros and feel like you could never do it. But remember, they have been competing for a really long time and you're only at the beginning of your journey.
Okay, and what's a common misconception that people have about competing?
I think it's that people think that it is very bitchy. The backstage might be bitchy, but it really, really isn't. It is so supportive. Everyone gets on so well. So yeah, I would say it's that.
Yeah, I have to say, what I've seen, everyone is so lovely and super supportive.
Yeah, they are.
And what's your proudest accomplishment in your fitness career so far?
Winning my 2nd crown with the FMG, definitely, that is the highlight.
And how do you balance competing with other areas of your life?
It's really, really hard because obviously I am a mother as well, so I have to be very, very strict with my schedule, making sure that I am keeping everyone happy and never deviating from that schedule because obviously it's very, very busy.
And finally, what does being part of the FMG community mean to you?
It means the world. It makes me feel surrounded by like-minded people who understand what I'm doing and what I'm going through. We are all in it together. So yeah, I just feel really supported and it means the world to me. Let's talk about nutrition.
Shifting gear now, let's talk about your fitness routine and nutrition strategies.
Yeah.
These are the details people love to learn from. So what's your favourite muscle group to train and why?
Glutes, because they are so challenging. The weight that I'm lifting on my glute exercises is insane. So yeah, I definitely enjoy the challenge of training glutes.
And do you prefer working out alone or with a partner?
Definitely alone. I need to work out alone. If you haven't guessed, I am a chatty person. So if I train with somebody, I will be in the gym for hours, far too long. I need to train alone.
I can definitely attest to that. You do love a good chat. Okay, and what's one fitness myth you would love to debunk?
I think a lot of people think that all of the work is done inside the gym, when actually most of the work is done outside of the gym in form of your nutrition, your recovery, your sleep, your hydration, and just your daily expenditure away from the gym. So that's what I would say.
Okay, and how do you stay consistent with your nutrition?
I have to keep on top of my meal prepping. If it's not prepped, everything is so much harder. So meal prep.
And what's your favourite cheat meal or indulgence?
I love cake or anything sweet, cookies, chocolate, yeah, anything like that.
Cake is definitely my life, so I feel you on that one.
Cake is life.
What's the most challenging part of sticking to a prep diet?
With myself, having the children, I have to continue obviously to buy the foods that they like. It's, you know, in my cupboards, it's in my face every single day. So that is definitely a challenge that I face when I'm in prep.
And what's your go-to pre-workout meal or snack?
Okay, I like something like rice cake with peanut butter and banana.
And what's one piece of gym equipment you can't live without?
Squat rack with barbell. In lockdown, I actually invested myself in a squat rack and barbell so I could continue my training throughout lockdown. It is so versatile, so definitely a squat rack with barbell.
Okay, let's wrap things up. Let's do a quick fire, fun round of questions.
Okay.
Just say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Right, okay.
How do you like to start your mornings?
Coffee.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Cake.
What's a hobby or passion you have outside of fitness?
Watching my son play football.
If you could instantly master any skill, what would it be?
Play the piano.
What's one thing on your bucket list?
Go to Zanzibar and shoot with the horses in the sea.
We love that. What's your go-to hype song before a workout?
That depends what mood I'm in.
If you could train anywhere in the world, where would it be?
LA.
And finally, one quote or mantra you live by.
You only live once.
And that's it. We're a wrap.
Yay!
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Holly, for sharing your story and letting us get to know you better.
You're welcome.
Your journey is so inspiring, and I know the FMG community will love hearing about it.
Thank you.
Before we go, is there anything else you'd like to share or any advice you'd like to give to the FMG family?
Just do it. Like, don't put it off. If it is in you, then you have to pursue it. So go for it. Just do it.
And where can people follow your journey or connect with you online?
You can follow me on Instagram at hollywilson_health and fitness. And you will find loads of inspiration there to do with competing, photo shoots, and coaching as well.
Thank you again for your time, your energy, for definitely making me laugh. We are so excited to see what's next for you. Best of luck with everything, and we'll see you at the next FMG event.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Holly!
I'm just cooking dinner. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.